Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I decided to go movie hunting. It's been a minute since I actually watched the movie, so I decided I was going to watch, just something random. I've been watching quite a bit of The Good Doctor, been watching Mr. Robot, haven't caught up on much of my anime, so I was gonna watch, I just want to watch a movie. I don't want to watch a TV show, just a movie, a quick one and done, and be, just be done. And I decided to watch Madam Web.
So, while my character in the movie may be able to see the future, I also can. And I know what the future brings. I know that when you see Madam Web, you're gonna love it.
So that was a fucking lie.
You couldn't pay me to watch that movie again. It was bad. I don't know if you guys grew up in the time that I did. I grew up in a time where there was a lot of things that was dangerous, like stepping on somebody's shoes. That was pretty dangerous.
Watch where you walking, nigga. Hey, what you say, nigga?
Watch closely. You're about to experience a nigga moment.
I grew up on a time where talking shit means not hiding behind a computer screen. You had to say it to somebody's face, and you better pray that they don't get mad at whatever you had to say. It was back. I grew up in a time where fights were daily. Fights were daily. You didn't hide behind nothing. Anything can get you jumped. I lived in a great time, but it was also a time where you had like absolutely banger TV shows like Teen Titans, Justice League. You had Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, X-Men, Dragon Ball Z. You had so many good TV shows back then. Y'all remember Jimmy Neutron? You remember Jimmy Neutron?
Duh, she's beautiful and gorgeous.
Yeah, she's almost as pretty as your mother. We're spies, we're three guys, we don't have heart.
That was one of the greatest shows of all time. I don't even fuck what nobody says. That show was great. But one of the shows I mentioned was Spider-Man. Now, I don't know if you watched the original Spider-Man television series. It was absolutely fantastic. And one of the minor characters who played a huge essential part in the Spider-Man series was Madam Web. In that show, she was gangster. She didn't put up with no one shit. She was a fantastic side character who helped Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, quite a bit. So when Marvel announced that they were making a Madam Web movie, I got excited. I was so excited because I'm sitting here thinking that we're about to have a beast Madam Web movie. Now, ladies and gentlemen, about a couple of days ago, I watched the Madam Web movie. And it was one of the worst. Actually, no, let me take it back. It is the worst Marvel movie I have ever seen. I don't even want to get into why the movie was like really bad, because you can find a lot of YouTube videos talking about why the movie was bad. It was just terrible. It was an absolute. The one good thing I say about the movie. The two good things I'll say about the movie. One, they had good music. You can't go wrong with Britney Spears. I don't know why they used Britney. I think they used like 3 of her songs in the movie. I don't know why, but good music. The music was good. The second thing I'll say is the ending, where she actually was able to use her future seeing abilities. That was actually pretty dope.
Let's go!
When the whole helicopter scene, it was pretty dope. But those were the only good things about the movie. The acting was horrendous. It was bad. I understand. I don't want to say that it was the worst acting I've ever seen. Like, obviously, there's been some terrible, terrible acting.
Man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man.
And it's not probably, I would say for a movie, it's decent. But there was just some parts of the movie where someone would say a one-liner and it was just like, Okay, sure.
Immediate family?
Yes. They're all mine. I can see the future.
Oh, what the hell? She didn't see that coming?
The acting was pretty bad. The CGI was pretty terrible. I mean, there was a lot of parts in the movie that just did not make any sense. Like towards the end of the movie, there was the helicopter scene, and he was saying that he couldn't land on the building, and he had plenty of space to land. And that pissed me off so much. It was just like, you have to run to the other side because there's no room to land. And I'm like, you can hover above them, drop down a ladder, and they can climb up. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. But anyways, I digress. You know a movie is going to be bad if it has the same writers that wrote Morbius. And I'm gonna be honest, I can't speak too much on that because I didn't watch Morbius. I was told not to watch it, so I didn't watch it. I've never seen Morbius, but I've heard unanimously how bad Morbius is. I've heard so many bad things. So I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just not gonna waste my time watching it. But from what I understand, Madam Web had the same script writers that Morbius has, which kind of much explains why Madam Web was so bad. But you wanna know what I think? I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna give my 2 cents on this. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think Madam Web would have been a much better, or would have came out better if it was a TV show. I think that if they had made it a cheesy TV show, it would have been a lot more well received, kind of like Gotham Knights. I don't care what anybody says about the TV show Gotham Knights. I enjoyed it. It was not good, but I don't think it was terrible either. It wasn't good. Keep in mind, it was not good at all, but it wasn't terrible. I think it was a decent TV show. Like, for example, Gotham Knights had like a lot of cheesy scenes, a lot of, I guess you could say, mid fight scenes. No. Also, Joker's daughter, I think Duella, I think her name is. She was hot. She was played by Olivia Keegan, I believe her name was. Yeah, I definitely had the whole Gotham mommy vibes going on. Yeah, yeah, Harley Quinn's daughter.
You must be the Joker's daughter.
Oh, anything Daddy could do, I can do better.
I was okay with that. I was okay with that performance.
Look, you're a simp. I'm gonna have to report you back to Cusco.
But I digress. Madam Web definitely should have been a TV show. I don't understand why they made such a important side character as a movie, especially since they advertised her, and this is kind of what made me mad. They advertised her and the 3 other Spider Women to be in the movie in their spider suits, and they didn't even have a grand total of 1 minute screen time throughout the entire movie. Like, if they would have built that up in a TV series, it would have been absolutely fantastic. The other point of contention that I had against the movie was the villain. I don't know why he was the villain. There's nothing about him that like made any sense. For example, he was in a rush to kill 3 teenage girls that may kill him, I'm assuming, like years in the future. That didn't make any sense. He was in such a rush to kill them, which made no sense to me. It was no sense. And if you knew, this is the thing that kind of pissed me off. If you knew they were gonna kill you in that building, move. You saw where they were gonna kill you, move. Wait. There was no common sense. And the other part that kind of made me mad was they didn't explain why they were out to kill him. Nothing. It made no sense. Was it a revenge plot to get revenge for Madam Web's mother who was murdered by him, or anything like that? What was the reasoning? We don't know why. There were so many plot holes in this movie. It made it from bad to worse. Like, the more I was watching it, the more questions I had. Madam Web was an absolute terrible movie. It's literally in my book as like the worst Marvel movie of all time. Literally the worst Marvel movie of all time. They should have made it a TV series. It can't be any worse than She-Hulk.
Yeah, where you going? So what, you too good to talk to us?
I'm just spitting facts here, ladies and gentlemen. But I kind of wanted to talk about it today because I watched it and I'm kind of upset about it. And yeah, that's it. I do not encourage anybody to watch this movie. It is just a terrible movie. It is absolutely horrible. So without further ado, please, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.